Normally when I stay in the Cedar Point area, I stay at Cedar Cove, which is a nice hotel. It's a budget hotel located just at the foot of the Cedar Point Causeway. However, it being later August or mid-August, the rate was just not so handsome as normal. So I decided to come here to the Rodeway Inn and stay here for the first time, which is easily the most budget accommodation you can get while staying in Sandusky going to Cedar Point. Located just down the road, I'd say about a 5-minute drive from the park itself. Now, it's a very unique facility. I did actually shoot coverage of the room earlier, so I'm going to intercut what the room looked like before the end of my stay, which we're at right now. The anemones have gone through a bit of work, but not too much. And I will say about the anemones, the shower, it wasn't really, that pressurized, including, when I actually tried to pull the water on in the morning, the whole fixture almost came from the wall, so be careful about that. They do give you some toiletries and stuff like that, which are nice, and the overall quality of the bathroom is passable. I've been in much worse bathrooms than the condition of which this one is, but it's definitely original to the build from when the time this place was constructed. Probably in the 70s, I won't lie, or in the late 60s, because the place has that kind of feel. Strong AC, however, as you can hear in the background. And you also have a nice little setup here. I will point out that there is no fridge in this room, and that's kind of unfortunate. You do have a safe, however, and the bed was nice enough. The pillows, I'd say, were not the most strongest for the task. In fact, they definitely felt like they've been through many a year of work, to the point that maybe even original to the hotel, possibly. TV's a fair size. As per usual, I did not use the TV, but they have a nice TV in here for sure. And that's about it. A trip down memory lane for hotels of the past, but at a reasonable rate of $166 American for the 2 days. One of the most unique features of this particular room that I've never experienced before is this window. It leads out to the hallway. So, I don't know, cool fun and games for your company if you happen to be here with someone or a few people or a group, as you can look right into the hallway. Your window is not a window to the world, but to the hotel pool. You have the pool itself, which actually is kind of like an impressive little setup, and will regretfully not be here enough time to take advantage of it, but it looks pretty decent. If I'm to be honest, this place does wear its age rather prominently, as you have cool features like this. Clearly the hotel staff had enough with certain behaviors. This old school garbage can. The windows kind of have marks and dirt that just won't go away through the test of time, but it definitely gives me that feel of like an old 70s type of vibe. You Even the ice machine is a bit dated. There are two buildings to this complex, one which houses the pool, which is where I came out through the back here, which is a nice convenient little touch as you have parking in the back, plentiful amount. And on the other side you have the more traditional motel type of building, which I believe would probably be the original. And this is the Anemone building from the outside, as you can see, and I don't think I covered the ice machine before, so we're going in here. And another old school ice machine. Pepsi is the official soft drink of the Rodeway Inn North. Overall, I'd say the Rodeway Inn was a completely manageable place, very affordable. If you're looking for no thrills, then you probably should come here for a quick stopover while you're visiting Cedar Point. No complaints there. Just don't expect the luxury that you're going to get in a Ritz-Carlton. You know what you're paying for, and you're not going to get that. But if you're not that fussy and you're willing to save a buck, it's certainly a great value. It's certainly helped me for budgeting this particular trip and have more fun in the park during the day of your visit. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, hope it's helpful. I'll probably do another review of the Cedar Cove mattresses.